Students all around the world have been inspired by an event that encourages the very best in technology and sustainability. The Shell Eco Marathon has for 26 years brought student teams together for the simple goal of producing a vehicle that can go the furthest distance on the least amount of energy. Started as a friendly wager between Shell scientists back in 1939 to see who could go the furthest distance on a gallon of fuel, the competition has now become a real global phenomenon. With a series of competitions and with a host of vehicles racing on various fuel options, it is a real technology event. Shell is involved to encourage the development of greener solutions and, perhaps more importantly, to provide a platform for the next generation of scientists and engineers.
This is the 26th edition of the Eco Marathon, and working and seeing the progress that is being made in indeed squeezing out more miles from a gallon or litre of gasoline or diesel or any other fuels is so important. The progress that is being made over these 26 years has been absolutely tremendous.
Teams race in two general categories of vehicle: prototype, a pure distance vehicle, and urban concept, a more roadworthy design that is closer to the car on the street. Work starts many months before the competition, with students perfecting designs and testing equipment, much of the work needing to be bespoke.
In our case, quite a lot has had to be made in-house. This year we've brought in a new engine, and that's not designed to go into a car. It comes from a generator, and so to make it run efficiently we've had to make a lot of stuff for it. And basically the whole chassis and everything has had to be custom made. So there's very little we do buy in, apart from things like the bearings and the brakes and stuff like that.
For a majority of the teams, this is a vital part of the coursework, but it has even greater potential.
On the one side, this is a long journey to actually develop new technologies, new engines, and one has to work a long time for that. But on the other side, there are no limits to innovation.
But while distance records are one of the aims, with over 4,000 students and professors taking part from 34 countries around the globe, it is also about bringing people together.
It's fantastic, it's amazing. I feel very nervous, but I think that the good weather, and I can try, and I finished my race.
From the beginning I was real nervous, but now when I have test drive it feels really good.
With 185 teams from over 20 countries racing on a professional racetrack, the European event is the place where real records are broken. Hydrogen, diesel, GTL, ethanol are some of the fuels used in addition to petrol to power these vehicles to some extraordinary lengths. Measuring, controlling and judging this variation in fuels and vehicle types is a real challenge.
We fill it up exactly to the gauge, so that the tank is completely full. When the cars go on the track, do their 7 or 8 races, depends on the type, and then they come into our measurement area and we fill it up with this kind of equipment, this kind of pirouettes. So we just open the tank, fill it up to the gauge again, and then we know exactly the consumption which the cars use for this 25 kilometers.
Bringing the competition to a wider public is always important, so in the US leg of the competition, they held the event on the streets of Houston.
Very rarely do you ever get an event so large that they shut down one of the major streets in Houston. So it's really great to be a competitor in that type of event.
The 2010 competition brought another first, with the first ever Asian competition, which was held at the Formula One circuit in Kuala Lumpur.
Many people expect that around the world, the number of vehicles on the road will grow from something like around 1 billion today to as many as 2 billion by the year 2030. Many of those vehicles will be arriving on the roads here in Asia. So the importance of engaging students in this part of the world, engaging people in the solutions to sustainable mobility, to understand how we can move people around more efficiently and more sustainably, is especially important here in Asia.
The newest leg of the Shell Eco Marathon caused a great buzz of interest.
We are very excited and we are also nervous because this is the first time that we're going to compete in this race, and then hopefully we will do better.
Yeah!
The Shell Eco Marathon is a real driver of excellence, with the teams improving the designs and ideas year by year, providing even the organisers themselves with a few surprises. Here at the Asian event, one team new to the competition brought a radio-controlled vehicle, a completely novel idea that could change the way these vehicles are driven.
One thing that's common about the events around the world is the passion and the ingenuity that we see amongst the students. I mean, these are the brains of the future, and these brains are all over the world, which makes me that much more excited about what the future looks like.
And with competition comes prizes. In the Americas leg, it was Laval University in Canada that won the Grand Combustion Prize with a distance of 1,057.5 kilometers per litre.
We're at an equivalent of about 2,300 miles per gallon in the streets of Houston, so we're really excited about it.
And in Asia, at the newest event, the main winner of the Combustion Grand Prize with a distance of 1,521.9 kilometers was Thailand's ATE1 team.
It's exciting about this award. I'm glad about my school.
But the unsurpassed winner globally was in the European leg, with the University of Nantes French team achieving a new all-time record of 4,896 kilometers a litre. Teams win awards in a host of different areas, but this record-breaking distance was really something special.
That's a tough work, and we worked very hard all this year, and we are very happy to win, because we deserve that.
So a great finale to a year of firsts for the Shell Eco Marathon. From Houston to Lausitz to Kuala Lumpur, the competition has showed that there is a real appetite to make a difference. A remarkable event that not only challenges the scientists and engineers of tomorrow, but brings people and cultures together. And with the goal of 5,000 kilometers per litre in sight, who knows where it might take us? If you're interested in helping in a sustainable future, join us at the Shell Eco Marathon 2011 around the world. Together, we can go that bit further.